Hall. We are back and live from Eternum. Guys, we have 3 important news topics to get to in this video. Yes, it is Twitch drops. I'm going to have a specific drop on my Twitch channel coming up in the second half of November. I've got the details on that. Additionally, we have a blog post from the development team about massive bans that have come down. And last but certainly not least, we're in downtime right now on a Tuesday night. We have the in-game economy coming back up, trades and wealth transfers coming back online. I got the details on all of that. So here we go, guys. Let's get into the news and take a look. And as always, guys, if you like and enjoy my content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Make sure you're not missing any of the New World coverage on this channel. It really does help me out. It's free, guys, I promise. All right, everyone, here we go. Twitch drops the Royal Fisher skin starting on November 16th, running through November 30th. So this is for all the New World content creators out there. I think it's open to everybody. I'm obviously one of those people, and I stream New World 5 days a week, so be sure to log in and watch the stream. Make sure your drops are enabled, your accounts all mapped up. There are details and instructions I will put in the notes below on how to map your account. But yeah, get your drops. I'm excited to. This is one of the more cooler things about, you know, covering a game that's made by Amazon. Twitch, obviously, a part of the larger Amazon ecosystem, and the ability to get drops for my viewers is absolutely amazing. I'm super excited. This is one of the reasons why I picked New World to cover. So be sure you are logging in, getting your drops configured, and we'll get you your Royal Fisherman skin. All right, guys, and then we have a blog post coming in about exploits. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to the New World news, exploits a huge issue, sort of ongoing in the last couple weeks here. And basically what people are doing is they're using packet manipulation. And that's sort of this weird thing that they can control and throttle when information is being sent over to the server side to sort of register a transaction. There was an exploit sort of in Wars a while ago where you could basically reduce the window size and be in windowed mode for New World. And when you would like grab your window, sort of like this right here, you would grab your window and sort of move it around like that. You could go invincible, and until you stop doing that, it would basically wouldn't send any information to the server. So the way I understand it is they've sort of manipulated that in trades, and a lot of people were using exploits just nonstop, getting like in-game armor that's just, you know, no one should have or this early in the game's life cycle, things like that. And then it even made its way to housing items as well. So there was some duplication sort of exploits happening there. So bad actors, not like bad actors as in like, you know, I don't know, but actual people that had bad intentions discovered through packet manipulation a bug that allowed players to duplicate in-game coin and resources. So think of this as like very rare metals and stuff like that were just being duplicated, and then the top-end armors were being crafted, things like that. A similar attack against a different game system was also recently used in housing. Together for these exploits, we have permanently banned over 1,200 players and removing the items from the economy and canceling all their trade post listings. We took decisive action against the obvious bad actors with the first pass on November 2nd, permanently banning accounts of the most egregious offenders, which eliminated over 80% of dupe coin and item value from the economy. The remaining dupe items have continued to hurt the player's experience. It didn't affect all players and worlds equally, and also more significantly impacted players who were pursuing in-game goals and gear. We apologize for the impact this had for some of our most dedicated players. It's disheartening to see others cheat to obtain what you have worked so hard to achieve, while also hurting the economy in the process. It has taken us time to unravel and identify where the items and coins landed, but as of November 15th, we are glad to report we have permanently banned 460 additional players, so 1,600 players, and either remove the original trade or newer housing exploits. But by doing so, we were able to remove 98% of the remaining duped items and coins in the game. The small amount of duped items that remain were a result of players who stumbled upon the duping issue but did not take exploitative action and will not be banned. So this is something that's huge, guys, right? A lot of people, if you go to Reddit, say I try and stay off Reddit as much as possible. I'm only on Reddit tonight because I'm trying to sort of summarize the news. But Reddit usually makes a huge deal about this. And this is a huge deal. Let's not skirt the issue here. It is a big deal. But just how fast they were able to come to a resolution, how quick they implemented the bans, and the communication in which they have done that, it's actually quite remarkable. And I sort of get really frustrated when I hear people saying, oh, you know, dead game, or, you know, that the community shouldn't have to deal with this sort of stuff. This sort of stuff's going to happen every game. As long as there's an opportunity for exploiters to make money on situations like this, that will happen. And that's going to happen. These same exploiters are going to move on to the Lost Ark as soon as that game comes out and continue on game after game trying to find these loopholes. They've got their laundry list of items that they can run through, things like that, shaking the, you know, the windowed mode and things like that. They're going to try and do that, and they're going to try and make a profit whenever they can. So the fact that this was doled out, the punishment was doled out, the items were removed so quickly, and the communication was handled just top notch. I mean, I come from the mobile gaming world, and communication there is trash. It's just horrible. Like, to see this handled in the manner which it was very impressive. So kudos to Amazon Games. Absolutely amazing response here. We've also investigated how these duped items have impacted the in-game progression. Our investigation has not shown a significant uptick of max gear level. The below chart shows the number of players with even a single piece of max gear. It's still quite low. We did a specific deep dive into void bent armor. So that's sort of the in-game armor that I was telling you about, where it's very hard to get the materials to make that, and they were sort of duping the materials to make the armor. It still seems like it's a very rare item, and then they have a a graph here that shows sort of like the impact on the overall experience. Honestly, guys, they handled this great, and I just can't say enough great things about them. And with that, while they were sort of researching this issue, and this is sort of the last news piece in recent days, while they were researching this issue, they implementing the solution to fix this and then re-enabling wealth transfers. They didn't want people basically to continue to duplicate things, and even with this housing fix that they're sort of were dealing with, they took all trades offline and wealth transfers, and now they're re-enabling it. That's going in right now as I record this video. And obviously, additionally, there was a bug for players that got immobilized and then were not able to respawn properly. They're putting that in as well. So, great news, exciting times in Eternum. I just think that the bones and the structure and the support and love this game is going to get, it's going to be unmatched for some time, and I'm really excited to cover it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking about these updates and how we will move forward together in beautiful Eternum. All right, guys, be well. We'll see you in the next video.